Hello guys, today I have to show you a little glitch and then some redstone. So, here's my map that I set up for redstone, the first one. Well, this is what happened. I spawned over here, and I had redstone ready on, randomized world. Here's what happened. This happened. This huge glitched out village in the middle of a glitched out flat spiral village. Like, it was generating the flat, super flat or something, but then it glitched and started generating normal default worlds at position 33, 96, 309. And here's the seed. Hello? Okay, here we go. Okay, just pause the video real quick. Well, anyways, let's get to the redstone world. That was really bad. I did not expect that at all. Hope that's just gonna happen once. Please just happen once. I really don't want this to happen again. Okay, good. No glitched out area. Okay, well, I'm gonna show you guys something that I like doing to just annoy people sometimes. I don't know why, but it's kind of annoying. But here you go. Put a bunch of doors down. Put redstone repeaters down. Okay, and we stick this right here. Okay, now what you do is you get this right here. Put this down. Grab this. Put this down here. Lock it. Like this. Now, you should do one side on both sides because one, it's not going to go all the way. Okay, well, let me turn down Minecraft sounds because it's kind of clogging up my audio. Okay, here we go. So, you're going to put the repeater here so you can obviously see that we have a better connection when we stick the repeater here. But if we stick it right here, we can go like this till it almost dies. It's about here, so we'll go like this. Problem is, it locks up this one too. So what you want to do is you gotta go like this. Well, actually, just go like this. And go like this. Well, this repeater is gonna screw everything up. So it's gonna be tricky doing this, but eventually this is what it's gonna pull up with. So you're an AFK player sitting right here. Click, click. What the heck? Oh my god! Okay. Anyways. Well, here's one little trick. I'm going to shut that off because it actually is pretty obnoxious. There's another one with pistons where you can do this same thing with pistons at the same time as you're doing with the doors. What you do is, I think you just stick a piston behind it. I'm going to test it out real quick. No, I don't think the piston went off. No, it didn't. But, no, it doesn't go through doors. Apparently, redstone does not flow through doors, guys. That stinks a little bit. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, it's not the most efficient system. I'm gonna work on a better one. So, well, I'll see you guys. Well, it'll be in the next tutorial. You don't really need to stick it right behind the doors. You can stick it wherever you want. But if you stick it right behind the doors, you'll get almost the exact same like center. So just keep the redstone pulse on. Until, of course, you run out of pulse. Then what you want to do is pull this one out, go like here, go through here, go, and head to the end. Because if you do this, and then you stick another one right here, they both go up. Now, activate it. This part does not want to go. That's an issue, isn't it? So what you're going to do is you have to put the same delay on this little part right here because it's always going to be on. Well, what you gotta do is you just gotta cut off these two redstone parts and connect them like this. Just have one little strip connected to them. Now this is the ultimate like trolling thingy or whatever, but you really don't need to know about that because it's just, there's like no point in it. But if you here's how to set up a little redstone system for like lights. So let's just pretend that I have a huge room under here, but it's really, really hard to light it up because it's so big, and I don't want to sit glowstone everywhere. But I want to because I want to be able to toggle the lights on and off. Well, here's what you gotta do. Well, here's the part where your switch comes from downstairs. A switch is basic. You have a wall right here. Put a lever. Go like this. Up and up. Until you get to your designated point, which in this case would be a piston. I'll show you that this works by putting this right here. Go. See? Completely works. But there's one more advanced feature that you can use with these things is you can go like this and go like this. And if you hook up the little redstone right here, you can make it so when you turn on the switch, well, if you stick this into a sticky piston, and then you have another piston on the other side, okay, you put this in here, it lights up. Take it off, it goes back and shuts off. Push it, turns on, pushes out, put this right here, and you can have another piston. When you push this out, it pushes the black block down. But anyways, sorry for sniffling. I have a little bit of a runny nose, which I will blow. Okay, guys, well, sorry. We set this up right here. We stick redstone heaters right here. Learned this back in like 1.8. And I can say that it's a pretty cool trick that I learned in 1.8 when I was not new to the game. 1, 2. Now I'll copy it on this side. I'll go doot, 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 doot. And I'll show you what this looks like at night because it's a bit easier to see. Okay. Okay, here we go. This right here. Now, it's really nice to do this because, one, you can show your friends will be really impressed and they won't know how you do this because, one, it's a little hard, honestly. Two, it's not the easiest setup. But you can have one 3x3 right here. I mean, 1x3 light system because you might have an odd one, which I accidentally got. So you can see if you go like this, it'll still work. It just look different and light up. And don't enclose the lights. It might cause issues. And plus, it doesn't light up your room. Time, set, night. Boom. Okay. So turn. Oh, come on. 13000. Oh my god. 9. Okay. Ready? Set. Go. Well, yeah, that looks. They go at the same time. That's not cool enough, right? So what you want to do is you want to stick repeaters right here. And turn one like another tad so it looks like this. They go at different times and they load up like a slow motion shot. Second here. Well, that's another cool light system. I'll turn it to day real quick. wonder if this works. No, come on. Whatever. Okay. There's a locking system. I'm not going to go into that because I suck at those, but I'll show off some other stuff too. Well, redstone can be used in many ways. Sometimes people use it for like games. I don't understand those yet. I don't understand how people do that because honestly, you'd have to have a lot of time on your hands or use some kind of like extra program. But there's one more cool thing. You know how people have those refrigerators which look like they're like this, and then you have a button on the side, like right here. You press the button, and something pops out, like right here. It goes pop. You get the item. Well, that's actually not that bad of. That's not actually that hard of a trick. What's hidden down here is a dispenser. If you're gonna do this easily, you can just set a button down here. I'll stick my redstone in here real quick. Hit the button, pop, comes right out of the ground. But that's not the fun part about it. If you stick the button up here, the dispenser doesn't get activated at all. So you're gonna have to do that little fancy thingy, whatever, to get this to work. Because you're gonna have a wall right here. Because if you're gonna stick your refrigerator on the wall, of course. So you're gonna like want to stick it down here. Now, when you get to this level, you go like this. I'm gonna check real quick. Okay, put over. Hit the button. Redstone comes out. Now you can hide this completely. Anti-noob stealing it. Hit the button. Oops, I gotta stick something in there first. Sure you heard that tick, but I'm just gonna show you guys I have more low quality headsets. Hit the button. Comes right out. That's a simple little redstone build. Just do the little switch mechanism that I told you guys about, just a bit modified version. I'll cut this out so you guys can look at this real quick. Okay, so the button is right here. You can see that right here. Hit the button, it lights up, goes down here, dispenser. If you stick it right here, I don't know if it still works. Yeah, that'll still work. But honestly, you don't want to be showing that because someone might look down your redstone system and like see that. So what you want to do is you just want to keep it hidden in the little cubby thing. And it launches little redstones out. Oh, and have you ever like tried to use a jukebox and want it to loop? There's a mod that allows you to loop redstone like with jukeboxes. It's a plugin for buckets. I don't know if that's updated like ever anymore, but it's a cool plugin, honestly. I like having my CDs loop because then I can listen to them forever and ever and ever and ever when I'm doing my videos. But sadly, that's not legit, so. With the beacon block, can't do really anything with that. Is there some new redstone items? Yeah, there's the wooden button. The wooden button is, I think you can toggle it by throwing an item at it, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know, what's different about the wooden button? Well, if you push it down, you push down both buttons at the same time, you'll see something different about each one of them. Hit this button, hit this button. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just count. 2. It was like down for almost 1.5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. That one was down for 3 seconds. The one button lasts longer than the little gray button does. Okay, if I go like this, which one goes up first? This one, even though I pressed this one first. So you can tell that this one is a slower pushing up rate than that one does. Well, that's the cool thing about that. Plus, there's some other things that you can do with redstone that are pretty simple. Like hidden switches, where you don't even really need anything really. All you need is a sticky piston, or, well, actually, this kind of piston would work better for this kind of project, because adventure maps, you want it, if you, like, with the buttons, some people make it like infinite loop. You don't need to do that. All you need to do is you have a little redstone torch thingy that's hooked up here. Stick that here. You activate the piston. The piston puts this right here. And it can't, but the thing is, it doesn't always work. So, in the new update, it doesn't work all the way. But if you stick a redstone repeater here, it locks up both sides. So, you can always have that little door that after you do this, let's reload the chunk, it opens. Simple as that. But you don't want to have redstone running like right on the block level of your door. So what you gotta do, you gotta hide this under here. But the problem is that doesn't work correctly. Whoops. Well, what you gotta do is you have to go like this. You have to go way deeper. It's a little fancy technical term called going deeper. Yo suck. Well, that didn't work correctly as I thought it would, but maybe if you go like, I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. I thought this was gonna work. Okay, well, you can obviously see I'm kind of horrible at programming doors and whatever, so you can probably do this in like 2 seconds, and I suck at it, but you might just need to run into a block or something, and whatever, or I don't care anymore, and this is stupid! Okay, forget that. Let's try something else, because that obviously is not going to work. What about a piston door? This is an easy little redstone tool, and you don't even need to be that fancy to do it. All you need to do is, I'll get rid of some of this. Go like this. You don't even need redstone repeaters, so you don't need to waste much materials. You can just cover up these walls right here, because you obviously do not want them seeing your redstone. You're going to have to tunnel like this before, and you're going to have to go like this. With this simple one, that's the limits to it, sadly. But for adventure maps, it's kind of helpful. Wait. Okay. Anyways, I screwed up the first time. You know, even the pros at it make mistakes, so don't criticize me. I mean, I've only done this a couple of times because I don't use piston doors that much because I really do not like them, and I just use doors. That's kind of newbie of me, but I like it. Okay, so you obviously are trying to do this, right? So you need to mine under here. You hook up under here, and then you go up one right here, and then you go up one right here. Like this. Make sure both walls look the same, otherwise it'll be a little bit questionable. And here's what it looks like. You stick the button right here. Huh. But the fact is that it's totally backwards. Is that what you want? No. What you gotta do is totally have to modify the system. But you go down here, where it's right here, you go push redstone over here. Then you push the button, it goes up. But the problem is, it doesn't stay out forever. So, once again, use the one button. Put the one button down. Hit it. You can run through your door. Oh! Ooh, a little glitch. Our door is glitching out. First time glitch. Is what I did the first time I did my Minecraft Redstone. The problem is, you're not doing it right. You have to do it correctly, guys. Plus, you don't even need this, honestly. You don't even need that little redstone torch that was down here anymore. You can just stick it up here. And then when you hit the button, deactivate, the door opens. Hit the button, run through the door closes. Right behind you. See, the problem is with the stone button, hit the stone button, you go, smacks right into you. So, you only have a certain amount of time to get through it, so you really don't want to do that. Do the one button, guys. One button is nice now. Okay, well that was a nice little trick real quick. There's some more, which I will show you right here. Right here. This is not a quick redstone tutorial. This is redstone tutorials on many things. So, have you ever like set up a little minecart track and wanted to play music while you're going down the minecart track? Well, here's how you do that. You set up little tracks right here. For each block you stick down, you should space it out one by one so you can stick powered rails every other one and detectors every other rail. You stick redstone like this. Okay. Whoa, what was that? Whoa, something happened. Okay, well, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, well, here you go. Right here is your rail system. Make sure you don't put a redstone torch on the other side of this. But wait, actually, it doesn't affect it. I didn't know that before. Why do I keep saying that? Make sure when I have no idea what I'm doing. But here you go. Stick a rail right here. Right here. Go. I think, yeah, if you hit up on normal rails, because if I pull out a normal rail real quick, I think that you can, if you put this down, if you hit up, or W, or what, yeah, if you hit W, you go faster in the minecart, or whatever you're doing your thing with. But if you just listen closely, okay, well, we got over that. And over here, oh god, sorry, I'm yawning. It's like 5. I don't know why I'm yawning at 5, but that's pretty much all the redstone stuff that I have to show you guys right now. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.